This is my dog pantry. This is an area that I set up in our garage that just stores everything for my dogs and for raw feeding. And I want to give you a quick tour and explain how I'm able to still feed raw even though prices are going up. So this is going to be very quick. This is a food energetics calendar or poster, and I actually use it for understanding warming and cooling foods. There's an entire video about this, as well as an article on my website that I'll link to if you're interested in that. This is everything from Real Dog Box. I actually had to pause my subscription because I have so much. I'm going to go through all of this and then start it up again at the end of the summer. These are my supplements. As you can see, everything is well organized. The supplements I give to my dogs mostly focus on the immune system and the gut health. And this is Zoe. And I have CBD oil and medicinal mushrooms in there as well. There are plenty of wide mouth jars on hand. You can get those from Craigslist or the Facebook Marketplace. And whenever I find them on sale, I got that case for $5. I buy as many as I can. These are earth rated poo bags. These are the only poo bags that I use with my dogs because they're the only ones that are just solid. I don't have to worry about my fingers crushing through when I open them up. I love them. And as you can see, I stock up on them. Cocoa Therapy. This is the only product that I use is MCT oil and coconut oil. I use it daily on myself and my dogs. I buy it and stock up whenever they have a sale. The best sales, of course, are going to be during the holiday weekend, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, but they do have sales year round. These are food additives. As you can see, I get a lot of these. These I get mostly on Amazon, and you can get them for $9 each. You are limited to how many you can get. I can also get these through our local co-op. So I stocked up when I got them at good prices, when I had the funds, and now I'm set for a very long time. If you spray this on your dog's teeth twice a day, 5 sprays for my dogs, I have large dogs, within a couple weeks, the plaque loosens up and you can just click it off with your finger or give them a nice chew and that will break it up. If you have dogs that are rescue dogs like I do, then they may have been spayed and neutered early. This is glandular support, and this is said to promote normal hormone balance, which they lose when they get spayed and neutered early. I'm not going to get into the pros and cons of spaying and neutering because I understand it from both sides, but I do have this on hand for male dogs and female dogs, and I give this to my dogs. It lasts about 5 days a week. These are allergy chews. My dogs do have environmental allergies, so I give these to them in the spring and in the fall. I also like their joint supplement, but as you can see, I don't have any on hand. I have to wait until a sale so I can get some. I love to do sprouts. So here's wheatgrass, broccoli sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, and I get all of this on Amazon. It's very affordable, and I've started my sprouting for the season over here. So these I got from like the laundry section of the store, and I hang my herbs from here to let them dry naturally. NutriBullet for veggie mixes, KitchenAid for mixing up small batches of raw. This is my base mix. I only use Dr. Harvey's. I alternate between their Raw Vibrance and Paradigm. Turmeric for golden place, apple cider vinegar for bone broth, bug off garlic. Yes, garlic is safe for dogs. It's great for the immune system. It's great for a natural detox. It wards off disease, and it turns our dogs into natural flea and tick repellents. I would not give this to puppies, pregnant dogs, or dogs with an anemic condition, but my dogs get a little bit of this every day during the spring, summer, and fall. Herbal Green Alternative. This is my favorite supplement by Animal Essentials. My dogs get this at least 5 days a week. Flaxseed. I don't know why I have this. Chia seeds. I get organic chia seeds from Costco as well as organic hemp seeds from Costco. I feed these for fiber. I feed this for anti-inflammatory benefits. Lifeline kelp, great for thyroid health. CBD treats. This is from Canapet. These are the only CBD treats that I use regularly with my dogs because they're the only ones that I actually see them working. Every treat is going to be different because every dog is unique. This is what works for my dogs. I stock up on them when they're having a BOGO sale. They have a product that has 3 of the treats, and so when they're having a buy one get one free sale, I'll buy 3 of those and get 6 in the mail. And as you can see, I'm stocked up. The oysters, I get these from Walmart. I add these to my dog's diet for zinc. Yes, there is zinc in other food in my dog's diet, but when I had my recipes reviewed, It was confirmed that it was a good idea that I was adding the oysters because that gets my dog the level of zinc that they need. Lifeline fish and salmon oil. I alternate between several of their products. This is my favorite brand for fish oil. I don't think our dogs get enough omega-3 fatty acids, so I love having this on hand because now I know for a fact that they're doing it. U-Move is an excellent joint supplement. My friend Kathy, who's my co-host for Girls with Dogs podcast, check it out. She introduced me to U-Move when she started giving it to her dog, and I've been giving it to my dogs and love it. Boron, and back here, which you can't really see, is colloidal silver. I use those in my dog's diet for various reasons. I will put a link to the article rather than explaining here. Sweet potato, pumpkin, I get these by the case, either through the co-op. You can also get it through chewy.com. This is just great for additional fiber if your dog is having any digestive issues that aren't very serious. Excalibur dehydrator, Lim dehydrator. Slow cooker, I got this for $5 at a garage sale. It was brand new. I use this to make fish bone broth. This is my pressure cooker, the 6-quart one. I make it for anything not related to meat or bone broth. I got it on sale for a great price at Christmas time. This is a 20-quart stock pot. I use this to mix up my raw blends. I got this at Walmart for like $25. These things usually cost about $65 to $75. Walmart is a gem. I know they're putting people out of business. I'm sorry about that, but I can't afford a $75 pot. I got these also at Walmart. I use these to thaw out food when I'm about to do meal prep. This is my thawing station. So I'm thawing some duck for coming up, and I'm actually cooling down. I heated up this bone broth for this morning's meal. And what I'll do is I'll sit it out here until it cools down before I put it back in the fridge. This is my mushroom guide. This comes from Angela Ardolino of CBD Dog Health. She created this amazing magazine that has so much great information in it. And so I refer to that a lot. This is my drying station. So when I wash the plastic, I like to wash it rather than putting it in the dishwasher. I put it here to dry. These are my drying trays. Yes, they're roasting trays, but I use them to dry things in as well. More treats. Usually what you'll find here is small batch Cocoa Therapy. I love Cocoa Therapy's milk bones. Right now I have Vital Essential Minnows. These are for my cat. These are some more Real Dog Box treat. And this is my basket for when I'm harvesting vegetables and herbs. So in my cabinets, I have, plasticware for storage of raw meals. Yes, I do use plastic. And then I have glass. I save all the glass that I get. You can get really great glass products around Christmas time. You guys save your money because that's a great time to stock up on things. But also products that come in glass containers like these Cocoa Therapy jars, don't throw those away. Keep those and you can use them. I use them to store my my golden paste. So that's my space. I'm going to show you my freezers real quick to explain how I'm able to feed raw affordably. So there's some human food in here right now because our freezer in the house something's wrong with it. And I think we might need to get a new one. But most of this is going to be for the dogs. And I get 95 or more % of the food that I have through a local raw food co-op. I do buy everything in bulk. That's why I need 2 freezers and a fridge so I can store everything. And that's just the most affordable way to do it. Thankfully, everything comes pre-ground, so it's really easy to store everything, mix up food, and then I have everything organized and labeled like here. I also take things that are freezer dumps. This right here, this is squid that I got from a friend. Her husband went fishing for them and sent me some, so I'm gonna be making dog treats out of that. And this is more freezer dump stuff right here. I'm going to be making dog treats this summer out of this. And then these are bone broth that I make. So yes, you can buy bone broth. I know you can't buy Cure anymore, but you can buy bone broth. And I think what's on the market is amazing. It's just that in order to keep money low or keep my budget in check, I try to do DIY as much as possible. There's bone broth up there, as well as my DIY veggie mix. And then over there, those are solutions. I get that and just keep it on hand to give it to the dogs as a side dish. So I know raw feeding is challenging for a lot of people because the costs are going up and it's scary. One of my favorite proteins that I give to my dogs is quail. It went up 32%, so my dogs don't get quail anymore. Someone recommended that I use a whiteboard, and I am so grateful for that recommendation because now I use this to track the inventory that I have in the freezers, as well as to track, what my orders are monthly, quarterly, and then what supplements I like and I need to watch out for sales on. If you have supplements that you love, join the brand's mailing list. Then you'll get an email when they are having a sale. And try to find your limits when it comes to how much per pound you're going to pay on meat. Find that limit and stick to it no matter what. And same thing when it comes to sales. What's your limit? What's the percentage that's going to make you pull out your debit card? For me, it has to be about 25% or more. I'm looking for 40% off, and I'm looking for BOGO deals where I can. But there are going to be some brands like Dr. Harvey's that only does 15% off. And so that's all I'm going to get is 15% off. Then I'm not going to worry too much about it. And then and I know that whenever I need base mix, I'll just wait, because although they only do 15% off, they do regular sales. So that way I don't have to worry about missing out on a sale. I know that the next holiday that comes up, like the next one that's coming up is Memorial Day. I'll keep an eye out to see if they'll have a sale Memorial Day. If not, I'll wait for 4th of July weekend, so on and so forth. So do the best that you can. If you can't feed raw, add fresh food to the bowl. Don't make yourself feel bad and guilty. Oh, I forgot. There's my regular pressure cooker. Don't make yourself feel bad and guilty if you can't feed raw or you have to feed a hybrid diet. Do the best you can for your dogs. Prices are going up and they're not slowing down. People are talking about hyperinflation. So again, do the best you can. If you have any questions about anything that I'm doing, please check out keepthetailwagging.com. You can check out my book, Raw Feeding from A to Z, available on Amazon, or just ask me questions in the comments. I love being open-minded and sharing information. So by all means, ask away.